When I heard about Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship, it did not spark up anything in me. I mean, like, why are you telling me about Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship? Like, why do I need to know about the scholarship? Bro, keep your scholarship talks to yourself. That was like my mentality at the time. So I was not the person that wanted to hear about scholarship talks. I was totally uninterested. I wasn't thinking in that direction that I would need to get a scholarship, travel abroad, stuff like that. Like, do you get? And I believe that there are so many people in this situation right now. I'm just going to talk to you guys about the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship, and everything I will say translates to those experiences that I got from the program, what the program did for me for a fact. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hello guys, it's your boy Joseph Babatunde Ogunshetire, and today I want to talk about the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship opportunity. So many people are confused about this scholarship. Most times they come to me and they are like, oh, how do I apply for this scholarship? What does this scholarship entails? What are those information that are relevant? What do you want us to know about this scholarship so that we can put forward a compelling application? I am a former recipient of the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship, and believe you me guys, I really put in the work before I got that scholarship. I'm not even going to come here and try to sweet talk or try to sugarcoat a lot of realities. I'm here to tell you guys how these things work. I've shared a lot of videos about the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship before, but I thought it necessary to come again to re-emphasize on some of those things that I've said initially. Now, what is actually stopping you from applying to programs, master's programs that are available under this amazing, prestigious scholarship? Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship is that scholarship that gives you the opportunity to travel across 3 to 4 European countries. I mean, the list is 2 countries, and you can imagine studying across 3 European countries. It's not like you are just going to these countries, but you are studying, you are getting yourself immersed in the culture, right, of these European countries. So for my own experience, I went to 3 European countries. At some point I was in Portugal, which was my main mobility country, and then I moved later to Greece. It was amazing. And then I moved to Italy. I think it makes no sense, right, if people come and talk about the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship without really putting themselves out there. And by that, I'm talking about telling people what their experience was like, right, why they were pursuing their master's program under the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship. This scholarship is actually prestigious. Like, I don't think it has any rival, as the case may be, because Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship is that scholarship that it rebrands you, it revamps you. So this is not a paid discussion. Nobody has paid me to do any of this, but I'm just trying to make you guys get motivated for this prestigious scholarship, because for reals it is going to really be of huge benefit for you in the long run. And I will explain most of these things as we proceed in this video. Now, the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship is basically a scholarship that you get, and then you study across those European countries that are kind of affiliated to the scholarship. The scholarship lasts for 2 years. During my time, we were given like 1,000 euro as stipend. Recently, I think there has been an increase in the stipend, so that's like 1,400 euros now. Initially, what they normally do is they give you 1,000 euros, right, when you get to your country, that is the mobility country, and later they give you like travel allowance. So what it means is that the money you spent to get to the country, like the first country where you have to like study, right, they're going to give you back that money. There's a way the system calculates it. They check the miles and everything, and they put all of that into consideration, and then they give you based on that distance. You get, recently, because of economy, a lot of changes and all of that, they just had to make it a lump sum, 1,400, and I believe that they must have done their mathematics like very, very well. So now all what you are just going to get is 1,400 euros. So make do with it however you want. So yeah, that's the thing. So for the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Degree Scholarship Program, yeah, everything is funded. It goes without a saying. Everything is funded. And one of the beauties of this scholarship is that you get your degree from these countries or from these universities that you studied. So you can imagine you are pursuing a course, but then after the completion of your course, you get 3 certificates from 3 different universities. Like, guys, what are you waiting for? So like, jump on Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Degree Scholarship and you are definitely not gonna regret it. So why Erasmus? Why am I saying people should seize the opportunity, right? Go for Erasmus. Why? Erasmus is that scholarship that exposes you to a multidisciplinary scope of a particular field. For example, if you are going for a master's program that is chemistry, right? They are not just going to teach you chemistry, like chemistry. They're going to expose you to so many areas that, has to do with chemistry. And then you begin to understand some important things, those things that you can apply to contemporary problems, to contemporary issues, practical solutions that are relevant for today and for the future. So that is something that Erasmus can give you. So it is multidisciplinary in scope. So for instance, if you are studying physics, right, they expose you to so many areas of physics, practical theories, everything all together. So you're going to become very formidable, and in the long run, when you want to write your thesis, you are the one that is going to choose, right? You're going to be like, okay, this is the area I want to specialize in, and then you tilt towards that area. Oh, this is the area I want to specialize in, then you tilt towards that area. So Erasmus gives you that leverage, right? Erasmus make it happen for you. So it is very, very important. And I've said the reality of studying across 3 countries, that is a good why you need to apply for the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Degree Scholarship. I mean, a scholarship that can give you the opportunity to travel across 3 European countries and study across 3 European universities. It does not end there, right? Erasmus also gives you that platform to explore other European countries that are not part of your mobility country. So what this means is that when you get your student visa in any of these European countries, your visa is a Schengen visa, and most of these other European countries are part of the Schengen areas. You have that possibility, or you have that ability to travel to any of these European countries. So Erasmus identifies the relevance of traveling, right, as a key factor in scholarship. It is very, very important, because when you travel around, you see people, you experience different culture, it changes your mindset, right? It changes how you see the world, how you see people, and it forms a kind of attitude, a kind of character in you that prepares you for the future ahead. So it is very, very important, guys. Make sure you get Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Degree Scholarship. Give it a try, guys. You are not going to regret it when you get the scholarship. And I mean, the financial support is unwavering. It's not a scholarship that they provide you with stipend this month and then next month they come with a lot of stories. No, Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Degree Scholarship does not work that way. The money keeps coming, like it is a constant. You will definitely get your money. There is nothing like, oh, there was a pause or something. Nah. And also for the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Degree Scholarship, you can apply to over 3 programs at once. You can even apply to all the programs that are related to your academic background. That is what it means in essence. During my time, it was only possible for us to apply to 3 programs max. But now, everything has changed, so they've given that flexibility. Explore all of the options, less risk, right? Great reward. So that is it. So guys, what are you waiting for? Do what you have to do. And yeah, for the application, you apply for a program, and that program that you've applied to, you get admission as well as scholarship. So that is like the return for your application. So there is no point for you applying for a program separately and then applying for a scholarship separately, just like Chevening. I'm not trying to compare both scholarships right now, but for Chevening, you have to apply to a university, get admission, and then you apply to Chevening scholarship, and then Chevening scholarship is going to plaster the scholarship on it. But Erasmus does not work that way. You apply to a program, automatically you apply both for admission and also for the scholarship. And talking about the eligibility, English language proficiency is actually very important. Most of the programs will require that you submit TOEFL, IELTS or GRE, blah blah blah. But it is very important as well that you read, so that you can know if a program is having English waiver, because most of the programs have English waiver. For instance, when I applied for my own scholarship at the time, or my own program, my program mandates that if you do not have any of these language test results, you can provide a written statement, an official written statement from your university that English language was the language of instruction while you were studying in the university. You are providing it because English was actually the mode of instruction when you were studying in the university. So you cannot be studying in a university that French is strictly the language of instruction, and then you request your university to provide you with a written official statement that English language. It doesn't work that way. For your case, you would definitely need to provide English language tests. There are some countries that are mentioned that if you are coming from those countries, English language test can be waived for you. So check with the program that you are applying to. Look at the program's website, understand all of the eligibility / criteria and all of that, and yeah, you have a clear perspective on what you are supposed to do. And you should have a bachelor's degree. It is advisable that you have a very good grade. You cannot overemphasize the relevance or the importance of a good grade. And by good grade, I'm talking about a first class or a second class upper. Second class lower graduates have actually gotten Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree. But then, when you are very low in terms of grade, it means that you need to put in extra effort, because you really need to prove yourself that you are fit for the scholarship. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree scholarship is not a scholarship that pushes away people that are having poor grade in their bachelors. It is that scholarship that welcomes everybody, but then you have to really prove yourself. If you are coming with a low grade, you need to really make them know why that has happened, and you really need to show evidence of some of the things you've done to really cover those loopholes, and then convince them that you are ready for the journey ahead. And some of these application assessors that are tied to some of the Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree scholarship programs, they are very sound. They can understand that this student is actually hungry, this student is positive, this student is optimistic, and the motivation of this student is high, and we think that these students deserve a scholarship. Sometimes it can work like that, but then please make sure you have a good grade. So for the CV, Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree scholarship request for Europa CV. For those of you that are not aware of Europa CV, I'm going to put the link in this video description so that you guys can have like an understanding of what this Europa CV looks like. There is a website that you need to go to, and then you find like the template of the CV. So you need to input all of your data, all of your details, what you've done, your experiences, your degree, like what an actual CV is supposed to contain. You fill in everything, and then you make sure you fill it properly. I have a video, guys, on my YouTube channel for you guys to really watch and see what I did during my own time. It is very important. A lot of people, I don't know if they they listen with this ear and then they allow it come out through the other ear. Yeah, so look at my playlist, watch these videos, guys. I can't deceive anybody. I am telling you what is happening in the space. It is for your own good, guys. The ball is always in your court, don't forget that. Yeah, for the deadline, right, it is generally during October to January. So now this is September, right? So October is next month. It is just by the corner. So start preparing right now. This video is to prepare you. This video is to, boost your energy. This video is to ginger you that you can do it. Prepare, start planning, strategize, think, brainstorm. So yeah, this is something I want you guys to know before you go. Erasmus connects you to a rich global community of experts. The potential networks you build will change your life for life. We can't even debate on that. Also, an Erasmus degree commands real value, guys. It is an embodiment of high academic standards and practices that are sought by many professionals in the world of work. This is very, very important, because when you graduate with an Erasmus degree, it opens a lot of doors for you. I mean, a professor or a researcher that is looking for, say, a PhD student, or maybe an employer that is looking for somebody to occupy a role, is seeing your degree and is confirming that you studied across different European countries. They tend to understand that you are mature in terms of relating with people. You have that soft skill, which is very, very important in a job space. And also they look at your curriculum, look at your transcript, and they can see some of the practical knowledge that you've gathered while you were studying. And I mean, it sets you apart from other applicants or from other job seekers. These people are definitely going to want a candidate or an employee like you. You see what I'm saying? So Erasmus has that that effect, that positive effect. It is always there, right? It is always there. And also, Erasmus degree brings you closer to numerous pressing societal challenges, whilst equipping you with the practical skills needed to address them. So you will directly learn from Europe's finest professors. You get to learn from the best minds. I can't even explain it enough. And also, the Erasmus academic and research experience will always put you at the front burner of things. What I mean by this is that your CV will always have a compelling voice. So after the Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree, when you submit your CV, and potential employer, potential supervisors, that is if you want to pursue a PhD degree, they're going to be like, wow, I like this student. Wow, this person gathered all of this in the space of 2 years. This is commendable. Like, you get positive remarks. Like, I'm telling you guys, because this is actually my experience, and I want you to also have that great experience in your life. That is why I'm sharing this video. So guys, the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship is an amazing scholarship. Please look forward to applying for this scholarship. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. It will change your life for the better. Like, I'm telling you for free. If you want to apply to any of the program, I have a resource that I'm going to share with you. You can see it in the video description, how to look at the program catalog, how to check for the right course that you need to take, some of the things that you really need to do. I'm also going to drop a link in the video description of how you can write a very good CV, and also how you can write a compelling motivation letter. I've also spoken about the interview for programs that are having interviews, right? You can watch this video, learn from me, because I have been there and I succeeded. And I believe that if you put on the right mindset, you will definitely succeed. So yeah guys, I know that I have not shared any walkthrough video in all of these my talks, but this is just to tell you that there is absolutely the high chances of you to get the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Degree Scholarship that will change your life for life. So if you have enjoyed this video, if this video actually made you to feel reinvigorated, made you feel motivated to apply for this scholarship, Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, and also put on your notifications so that when I drop new videos, you'll be among the first sort of people to get my video. Don't forget to share my video to people that you know will be needing opportunities like this. It is very, very important. Not everyone have access to valuable information like this, so please share this video to people, share it with people. It is very, very important. And if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I am going to answer your questions. Ask me anything. I am definitely going to answer your question speedily. So guys, that's that for now. Bye.